At the moment, we know from Bethesda that a Fallout 4 Next Generation free update will be launching sometime in 2023. I've already done videos going over when I think this might release, so I'll link those in the description below. But in this video, we're going to be talking about what we could see from the bonus Creation Club content that Bethesda have mentioned will arrive with this free Next Generation updates for Fallout 4 on the Next Generation consoles and PC. So we'll talk about that in this video. Let's waste no more time and get straight into it. So first things first, I'll quickly run over everything we know so far about this Fallout 4 next gen version. So I'll read out exactly what we have from Bethesda so far. Prepare for the future. A next gen update is coming to Fallout 4. Coming in 2023, this free update will be available for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, PlayStation 5 and the Windows PC systems, including performance mode features for high frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution gameplay, bug fixes and even bonus Creation Club content. That's all we know so far from Bethesda, and let's quickly run through all of that. So it will be available for the next gen consoles and PC, standard stuff there. That's what we get with all of the next gen updates really. It's possible that this bonus Creation Club content will be on the older consoles, but we'll get onto that soon. There will be performance mode features for high frame rates. We don't know whether that means 60 or 120, but it will vary depending on the console, since a Series S obviously probably won't do 120, maybe that'll do 60, and the Series X and PlayStation 5 and PC of course will do 120. Maybe that'll be the case, we don't know. There'll also be quality features for a 4K resolution. So it's likely there'll be a performance mode and a fidelity mode where you can switch between having the best graphics or the highest frame rate. And then there'll be bug fixes as well. There's loads of bugs that need to be fixed, particularly when it comes to the crashes in the game. They've been there since day one and they've still not been fixed, so that definitely needs to be addressed. And of course, we're getting bonus Creation Club content in this free update for the next gen consoles and PC. And in this video, we'll be focusing on that bonus Creation Club content. But yeah, the other stuff is the performance mode features for high frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution gameplay, and bug fixes. And yeah, let's focus on that bonus Creation Club content now. So I think one of the best ways to get an idea of what this could be is to look at the previous DLCs for the game and what they involve. So we'll go through each of the previous Fallout 4 DLCs now. It is worth noting that if you wanted to play these, you could purchase these all separately on PlayStation 4 or Xbox, any of the Xboxes or PlayStations from 4 and onwards. Or of course you could get this on PC through Steam or whatever launcher you want. And you can get this through the Season Pass, or you can just purchase each DLC separately or get the Game of the Year edition to get absolutely everything. But either way, let's go on to the first DLC that released for Fallout 4, and this was released on the 22nd of March 2016, so about 8 months after the release of Fallout 4. And the official description for this DLC is as follows: the mysterious mechanist has unleashed a horde of evil robots into the Commonwealth, including the devious Robo-Brain. Hunt them down and harvest their parts to build one and mod your own custom robot companions. Choose from hundreds of mods, mixing limbs, armor, abilities, and weapons like the all-new lighting chain gun, even customize their point schemes and choose their voices. And this was for Automatron. This was the first DLC that released for Fallout 4, and yeah, on the 22nd of March, you did need to be level 15 to start playing this. So let's go on to the next DLC, which was Wasteland Workshop, and the official description for this DLC was as followed: with Wasteland Workshop, design and set cages to capture live creatures from raiders to deathclaws, tame them or have them face off in battle, even against your fellow settlers. The Wasteland Workshop also includes a suite of new design options for your settlements, like Nixie tube lighting, letter kits, taxidermy, and even more. This was, the second add-on for Fallout 4 and focused on the workshop feature. It adds a number of new world objects and the ability to build arenas to stage fights for captured humans and creatures, and this was available at a pretty cheap price on the 12th of April 2016, so literally about a month, not even a month after the release of the previous DLC of Automatron, we got a Wasteland. So the next DLC released a month after Wasteland Workshop on May 19th 2016, not even a month, they released these pretty quickly after each other, and this was called Far Harbor. The official description for this one was as follows: a new case for Valentine's Detective Agency leads you on a search for a young woman and a secret colony of synths. Travel off the coast of Maine to the mysterious island of Far Harbor, where higher levels of radiation have created a more feral world. Navigate through the growing conflicts between the synths and the children of Atom as the local townspeople, while you work towards bringing peace to Far Harbor, and at what cost. Far Harbor features the largest landmass for an add-on that we've ever created, filled with new faction quests, settlements, lethal creatures, and dungeons. Become more powerful with new higher level armor and weapons. The choices are all yours, and this was, the the third add-on for Fallout 4, the second add-on that included quests and a main story, and was released on May 19th of 2016. So yeah, these released really quickly after each other and was available, of course, on all platforms. It's good to see already that some of these did vary in size, and of course I think with something like a free next generation update, we'll get something with a smaller size, not one of the massive ones like Far Harbor, where it was a massive quest with a big main story. I don't think we'll get that at all. One of the smaller ones is definitely what I could see releasing. Something like Wasteland Workshop, which was of course a smaller one, is definitely something we could get, where there wasn't really a main quest, but a few new bits of content and a few new items as well to mess around with. So the next add-on to release for Fallout 4 was Contraptions Workshop, and this was a cheaper one, of course, with no main quest, but the description for it was this: machines that sort, machines that build, machines that combine. With Fallout 4 Contraptions, use conveyor belts, scaffolding kits, track kits, even logic gates to construct crazy and complex gadgets to improve your wasteland settlements. The Contraption Workshop also includes all new features like elevators, greenhouse kits, warehouse kits, fireworks, armor racks, and even more. And this was, yeah, the fourth add-on and second workshop add-on for Fallout 4, so not one of the main ones. It came in at a cheaper price of $5, which was the same as the other workshop DLC, and you'll notice with the Far Harbor ones and the main DLCs, those were $25, so the difference in price really is there, but of course this will be free for us, so we don't really need to worry about that. And this released a little bit later than some of the other ones at June 21st of 2016. So yeah, we had another smaller DLC there, and I think that's sort of what we could expect when it comes to the DLCs that will release for Fallout 4 with this next gen update. But let's move on to the next one, which is the Vault Tech Workshop, and the description for it was this: build a brighter future underground with the all-new Vault Tech Workshop. Create a massive vault and attract new dwellers using pre-war industrial kits, complete with retro nostalgic furniture, lighting, and even art. And like every good overseer, run Vault Tech approved experiments on your dwellers to learn what makes an ideal citizen. Vault Tech has given you the tools, the rest is up to you. This kind of reminds me of the Fallout mobile game, which is pretty interesting actually, but either way, this released a month after the previous DLC on July 26th of 2016, and yeah, this was the fifth add-on for Fallout 4, so they did release quite a few of these, and it was automatically triggered once you reach level 20. So yeah, the workshop themed DLCs definitely were the smaller type of DLCs, but now we are on to the final major DLC that did release for Fallout 4, and that was Nuka World, and this released on August 29th of 2016, so pretty much all of these DLCs literally just released a month after each other, which was pretty interesting. So the description for this one was this: take a trip to Nuka World, a vast amusement park, now a lawless city of raiders. Explore an all-new region with an open wasteland and park zones like Safari Adventure. Lead lethal gangs of raiders and use them to conquer settlements, bending the Commonwealth to your will. Nuka World features new quests, raiders, weapons, creatures, and more. Enjoy the ride. And this was the sixth add-on for Fallout 4, and yeah, released on August 29th and began when you were level 30, so you needed to be a high level basically for all of these DLCs, and this was the last major one, coming in at a higher price, about $15 more than the workshop DLCs, which were very, very cheap. And then there was actually what people thought would be the final update for Fallout 4, and that was a high resolution texture pack. This released on February 6th of 2017, and basically, yeah, just increased the resolution of the game, and it was only for PC, this wasn't on console of course, and yeah, just allows you to improve the overall graphics of Fallout 4. Pretty cool patch there that you could take advantage of, and was completely free as well, and something that basically we'll sort of be getting with this next generation update. Of course, that's not really the type of DLC we're looking at in this video, but we'll of course be getting higher resolutions for 8K and everything like that over on PC, 4K, whatever you play at, and yeah, you will be able to take advantage of that. But yeah, something similar to that which was released in 2017 we'll be getting with this next generation update, and it's basically what this will be like for those PC players with the improved graphics. And of course, this time around, the high resolution improvements won't just be for PC, it'll be for those next generation consoles as well, particularly the Series X and PlayStation 5. So as a final thing to look at what could be the possible Creation Club bonus content for this next generation update, which will be free, is that there was recently a leak regarding New Vegas, and within the Steam database there was actually a variable that was labeled as Beta 2. Of course, people are assuming that Beta 2 is regarding the Fallout 4 next gen update, and it looks like that maybe see some stuff from New Vegas is going to be imported over to Fallout 4, and it's possible that that is the type of stuff that we'll be getting with this Creation Club content, and that would sort of be similar to the workshop type of DLCs that previously released for Fallout 4. Smaller DLCs were basically just items you could play around with, small areas as well, and I think that's what we'll be getting with this Fallout 4 Next Gen updates for completely free as well, and I do think that maybe it'll be themed around Fallout New Vegas, with of course that New Vegas 2 being labeled within the Steam database. And of course the Steam database is legit since, well, it's Steam itself. It's basically where the developers can actually change variables within the backgrounds, and then you can actually see that happening through the Steam database. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff there, and I do think, yeah, a workshop type Fallout 4 update with this next generation version is what we'll see, and it is possible that it will be themed around New Vegas. But there we go, that does just about wrap up things here. That's everything we know so far about the Fallout 4 next generation update and what we can expect from that new DLC. Now, on screen now, you are seeing a link to a video where I go over the changes to the Fallout 4 gameplay with this next generation update. Click the link on the screen if you are interested in watching that.